Mr. Bean himself is back on a brand new TV show. Let's chat about it. Man vs. Bee. This is a brand new TV show on Netflix. It is rated PG and it is 9 episodes long. However, each episode is between like 12 and 10 minutes long, with the exception of episode 1, which is like 19 minutes, but it's quite short. In fact, you can binge this whole season very, very quick. And now for the story with, of course, zero spoilers. In the lead role, we have Rowan Atkinson playing a man called Trevor. And he's basically going to this very, very rich couple's house, and he's going to be looking after the house while they go on holiday, and there's a bee involved. In fact, the best way I can describe this show, if you've ever seen Mouse Hunt, just take away the mouse and put a bee in there. Now you have the show. And of course, episode by episode, he's going more crazy, trying to get rid of this goddamn bee, and it's causing havoc, and I'm gonna be real. If you've been subbed, you know this. I'm not a big, comedy fan. I don't like watching, comedy or show-specific movies, because I don't know, man. I like my comedy to be sparing and sprinkled throughout something else, like maybe action orientated. But I gotta be real, I was dying at this show, man. In fact, there was actually 4 moments where I couldn't stop laughing. I had to actually pause it. Genuinely, this is really, really funny, man. Obviously, I grew up seeing Mr. Bean on TV, and he's not identical to Mr. Bean in this, but Rowan Atkinson is obviously dipping his feet and hands into the role of Mr. Bean once again for Man vs. Bee. It's very much done intentionally, but it's not a carbon copy of Mr. Bean. There's no way, man. Actually, the story, not just him against this bee, the story around it, I actually really liked it. It was kind of wholesome and actually really, really cool. I didn't actually expect it. I thought it'd be a low-key, he's looking after the house, easy as, the bee's causing issues, he's messing up the house. I thought it was that. It's actually a story, and I kind of liked it. As for the characters, I'd say 80% of the entire show is obviously Rowan Atkinson. He's so funny, man. I mean, if you like Mr. Bean, have you seen any of his movies or the show, you're gonna like this, man. It's definite. In fact, I'm trying to think of things that maybe you're not gonna like. I would say, of all the jokes or humor side of stuff, some bits weren't funny, and obviously everything is way exaggerated, way over the top, but that's what kind of makes it really, really funny, because it starts out slow, and as it gets on, he's going more crazy and he's doing more insane things to get rid of this goddamn bee. To be honest, it's quite a short season. I mean, I don't even need to say, you need a day. You need an afternoon or an evening to blast this out. Definitely watch it with your kids. It is PG. I think anyone can watch this, man. There is tiny bits of violence, but it's so funny and over the top. I think anyone can watch this show. I'm trying to find things that I didn't like, and it's very, very small, man. And for me to say that about something that's only comedy heavy, but obviously has a good story as well, or a decent story for this season, I gotta be honest, I actually kind of really like this. I liked the trailer when I done the reaction, I got really into it, and it's just that for 9 episodes, and I dug it, and I'm gonna give Man vs. Bee 7.5 nerds out of 10. Yeah, just picture Mr. Bean infused with Mouse Hunt with a crazy story, and now you have the show of Man vs. Bee. Ladies and gentlemen, have you seen it? Are you gonna see it? Please let me know down below. That would be amazing. As always, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Peace.